Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to this video. In previous video, I tried to discuss the primary sector of economy. In first video, I tried to discuss the all the sectors of economy in first video, but it was very difficult to discuss these three sectors of economy in first video. So, unfortunately, I had to stop that video only after completion of primary sector. So I decided to make my second video here, starting from definition of secondary sector. What does secondary sector include? Secondary sector is also known as industrial sector. What does industrial sector mean? Therefore, in this sector of economy, main activity involves manufacturing. As we know, the primary sector is known as the basic sector of economy because it provides raw material for other activities. In secondary sector, the raw materials provided or derived from the agriculture and its allied sectors is processed and then transformed into a finished good. That means all industrial production where physical goods are produced come under the secondary sector. It is next step after primary. Though primary sector provides raw material, the secondary sector uses its raw material to produce the finished product or a manufactured good for the consumption in our economic sector. The product we know is not produced by nature, but it has to be made, and therefore some process of manufacturing is essential. In secondary sector, this process of manufacturing takes place. For example, using silk fiber from the plant, we spin yarn and weave cloth. For example, we convert earth into bricks and we use bricks to make house and building. The product therefore is not produced by nature but has to be made, and therefore some process of manufacturing is essential. Since the this process gradually became associated with different kinds of industries, therefore it is known as industrial sector. Activities of this sector, secondary sector, is therefore related mainly with the physical and human resources. What does physical resources mean? Physical resources mean capital. Capital, which is necessary to transform the raw material into the finished good. And second important thing is man. Man is also an essential element that makes use of capital, these capital in the form of machinery, in the form of equipments. Man uses these equipments and machinery to transform the raw material into the finished products. Therefore, to sum up the secondary sector, in secondary sector, we know that manufacturing is the important task. Manufacturing of goods takes place. Iron and steel industry. This industry will come up under the category of secondary sector of economy. Similarly, silk industry. This industry, as we know, is involved into making of clothes. This is another example of secondary activity of economy. So in secondary sector, production and manufacturing of goods is taking place. It is that type of sector, that category of sector which makes use of raw materials, which makes use of the material provided from the primary sector or basic sector, and then transforms this raw material into the products, into the finished products that could be used by the consumers within the boundary of its nation or outside the boundary of its nation. So this was all about the secondary sector of economy. In next topic, we will discuss the tertiary sector of economy. Therefore, it will be very easy for us to understand what does the tertiary sector include, because now we have all known the aspects of primary sector and secondary sector of economy. To sum up here, I will like to translate it in simpler words in Kashmiri. Primary sector گوٚو سُہ sector یُس mainly آسہِ نیچرل رِسورسہٕ قُدرتی وسایلو نِش أسۍ قُدرتی وسٲیلن سۭتۍ ڈیٖل کران. فار ایگزامپل ایگرِکلچر رِلیٹِڈ ایکٹِوِٹیٖز یا ایگرِکلچر ایلایڈ ایکٹِوِٹیٖز, ایگرِکلچر اینڈ ایلایڈ ایکٹِوِٹیٖز, ڈیری, فِشِنگ, فارسٹری وغیرہ, یَتھ منٛز نیچرل قُدرتی وسٲیِل آسان گژھان, قُدرتی وسٲیِل آسان گژھان یوٗز, قُدرتی وسٲیلن سۭتۍ آسان لوٗکھ کران ڈیٖل. رایس کلٹِویشن یا فارسٹری, فِشِنگ, ڈیری, پولٹری وغیرہ, اَتھ وَنو أسۍ پرایمری سیکٹر. سیکنڈری سیکٹرس منٛز چھِ گژھان إہٕنٛز پروسیسنگ. یِمن یِم أسۍ قُدرتی وسٲیِل ایکسپلایٹ چھِ کران, قُدرتی وسٲیلو ذٔریعہٕ کانٛہہ چیٖز چھِ کران, مطلب أسۍ چھِ کران رِیرِنگ آف کیٹل, أسۍ چھِ فِشِز کران کٲم حٲصِل کران باے فِشِنگ, أسۍ چھِ کران کٲم, أسۍ چھِ کیٹل کران گرو, أسۍ چھِ پولٹری کران گرو. یِم تمام یِم چیٖز چھِ, یِم تمام چیٖزن ہٕنٛز چھِ گژھان سیکنڈری سیکٹرس منٛز چھِ گژھان یِمن تمام چیٖزن ہٕنٛز پروسیسنگ. پتہٕ چھِ یِوان یِمن منٛز مطلب مینِفیکچرِنگ ایکٹِوِٹی چھِ گژھان سیکنڈری سیکٹرس منٛز إہٕنٛز. یِم ایز چھِ گژھان را میٹیٖریل یوٗز سیکنڈری سیکٹرس منٛز. سیکنڈری سیکٹرس منٛز چھِ یِمن پتہٕ اکھ پروڈکٹ بنان, یُس پروڈکٹ لگان چھِ سانہِ اِکونامی منٛز ضروٗرت. تمیُک ویلیوٗ چھُ آسان تمہِ ساتہٕ ہُریومُت. تتھ چھِ ونان أسۍ ویلیوٗ ایڈِڈ پروڈکٹ بنان تتھ. یِتھ پٲٹھۍ اَسہِ مِثال کے طور پر وٕچھ, أسۍ چھِ کران کاٹن یا چھِ کَران أسۍ کٲم سِلِک کَران چھِ أسۍ حٲصِل کُنہِ پٕلانٛٹ نِش. یہِ چھِ أسۍ ایٚگرِکَلچَر رِلیٹِڈ ایٚکٹِوِٹیٖز ذٔریعہِ کَران حٲصِل گۄڈنٮ۪تھٕے پرٛایمری سٮ۪کٹَرَس منٛز. تمہِ پَتہٕ چھِ یہِ پرٛایمری سٮ۪کٹَرَس سٮ۪کَنٛڈرٛی سٮ۪کٹَرَس منٛز گژھان پرٛاسٮ۪س. اَمِچ ویٖوِنٛگ چھِ گژھان. تمہِ پَتہٕ چھِ اَتھ أسۍ پرٛاپَرلی اَکھ کٕلوتھٕچ شکٕل اَکھ دِوان یُس سانہِ اِکونامی منٛز چھِ گژھان پَتہٕ ایز فِنِشٕڈ پرٛوڈَکٹ گژھان چھِ اِستعمال. کٕلوتھٕس کٕنان چھِ أسۍ پَتہٕ بازرَن منٛز مارکیٹَس منٛز چھِ اَمیُک ویلیوٗ ہُران. یہِ چھِ بَنان ویلیوٗ ایٚڈِڈ پرٛوڈَکٹ. گوٚو سٮ۪کَنٛڈرٛی سٮ۪کٹَر چھِ مینلی ڈیٖل کَران وِتھ مینِفیکچَرِنٛگ آر پرٛوڈَکشَن آف گُڈٕز. یہِ اوس سورُے پرٛایمری تہٕ بیٚیہِ سٮ۪کَنٛڈرٛی سٮ۪کٹَر. اِن نیکسٹ ٹاپِک وی وِل ڈِسکَس د ٹیرِشری سٮ۪کٹَر آف اِکونامی. ٹِل دٮ۪ن سٹے بلیسٕڈ, سٹے ایٹ ہوم. اللہ حافظ.